I'm Cole Mayer from the Diocese of South Dakota, and I am one of the journalists for the General Convention Official Youth Presence. Today I have David and Sarah, and we're going to recap on the last couple days we've had here at General Convention. The first day, pre-convention, hasn't started yet. We met with Presiding Bishop Catherine in our hotel suite for 30 minutes. We asked her questions, and when she left, she told us that to challenge our elders, and that was very meaningful to all of us. And to today, we have that stuck in our heads. On July 4th, there wasn't much going on. There was a legislative session, but we also went to the baseball game after that. When we first arrived at General Convention, we explored the convention center, went on the floor of House of Deputies to see where we were sitting, and we also went to the exhibit hall where I dropped $30 on Episcopal goods, I guess it was. And something I was very surprised about was meeting the presiding bishop, and I was the first one that she came in right away at 5 o'clock, and she shook my hand, and I was very dumbfounded that I was the first one to speak to her. And for this, I'll pass it on to David. David, what did we do on day one?
Well, the youth presence started going to the committee hearings, and we had a few people speak on a few resolutions, especially C100, which had to do with budgeting for EYE, the Episcopal Youth Event. And also we started getting our things situated on the floor, getting used to the big binders filled with a bunch of papers with resolutions and everything. So pretty much just getting used to the flow of things and basically just diving right in.
All right.
Thank you.
And what are you looking forward to at General Convention?
I'm looking forward to the resolutions that we have yet to discuss and the experiences that can keep going. So.
Is there any resolution in particular you're following?
D045, which she'll talk about.
Okay. And Sarah, on day two, what did we do on the floor?
So day two we started, that was when the real legislation started picking up on the floor. The real business sort of got underway and a lot of the debate started, which was really interesting to listen to. Yesterday, Nora and Patrick, two members of the Official Youth Presence, gave their speech to the House of Deputies. With all of us looking on. And that was a really great moment, I think. I think it was really well received by everyone. And at this point, most everyone on the Official Youth Presence has spoken in a committee hearing, and several people have spoken on the floor as well, which is really impressive, and I think people have really gotten their points across really well, and we've definitely been told many times that the Youth Presence really has a voice at this convention, which is great.
And what do you like about General Convention so far?
I really like just meeting so many different people with so many different viewpoints and hometowns. I think this is one of the only places where you can get to know Episcopalians from literally all over the world and have great conversations with them just walking down the hallway. So that's been my favorite part so far.
All right, and since David mentioned that you were going to talk about D045, what is D045?
So D045 is a resolution that's going to be coming to the floor today in our legislative session, and it concerns the rules of order for the House of Deputies, and in particular, the reason the Youth Presence is interested in D045 is that it would change the selection process for the General Convention Official Youth Presence for future General Conventions, in the sense that the responsibility would lie with the President of the House of Deputies rather than with the youth ministry staff. So that's one that we're all going to be focusing on really closely, and we're all interested in where that's going to go.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
And I'm Cole Mayer from the General Convention 2012 in Indianapolis, signing off.